Released in America on April 9, 2001 for the N64, Dr. Mario 64 is a puzzle game, and was my entry point to the series. That being said, I haven't played any of the other games just by happenstance. It's odd, but trust me, it's not because I dislike this game or anything. In fact, for the longest time, this was my favorite puzzle game because of its oodles of content that even included a story mode. And let's start with that, as we reminisce on Dr. Mario 64. There are two campaigns to this story, Dr. Mario and Wario. Mario's story starts off during flu season, with Mario using his Mega Vitamins to cure anyone who has fallen ill. However, Wario attempts to steal the Mega Vitamins, thinking that he'll be rich if he acquires them. Before Wario can do so, a man by the name of Mad Science Teen takes the Mega Vitamins. Dr. Mario and Wario go after him on a long adventure, encountering tons of hurdles along the way. Once they all reach the end, it is revealed that Mad Science Teen stole the Mega Vitamins for Rudy the Clown, the final boss of Wario Land 3, who in reality only wanted to cure his cold. Dr. Mario defeats Rudy, finally gets his Mega Vitamins back, and uses them to cure Rudy. Alternatively, if you don't lose once during Dr. Mario's story, you get an extra battle before the ending, with Wario taking the Mega Vitamins, eating them all, and transforming into Vampire Wario. But either way, the day ends up saved and Mario goes home for some well-deserved rest. Wario's story is mostly the same. The only differences are that Wario fights enemies that Dr. Mario doesn't, there are some slight changes of what happens during the story, and in his ending, Wario defeats Rudy, but then Mad Science Teen runs off with the Mega Vitamins, with Wario giving chase. Much like Dr. Mario's story, if you don't lose once during Wario's story, Wario will swipe the Mega Vitamins and run, with Mario trying to get them back. Wario ends up tripping and causing the Mega Vitamins to spill out of the jar and onto Dr. Mario, transforming him into Metal Mario. Dr. Mario is the same tried and true gameplay it's always been. Dr. Mario throws Mega Vitamins into a jar full of viruses. There are three types of viruses: the red virus, which represents fever, the blue virus that represents chills, and the yellow virus, which represents unidentifiable conditions. The goal is to clear a set amount of viruses depending on the difficulty. You do this by lining up a combination of at least 4 Mega Vitamins and/or viruses of the same color to make them disappear. If the Mega Vitamins reach the top of the screen and prevent more from getting in, it's game over. This is the basis for all the other modes and is left in its standard state for Classic Mode, Marathon Mode, and Score Tech, all of which are self-explanatory. However, the other modes fiddle with the gameplay a bit. Story Mode, Versus Mode, and Flash introduce an opponent to the mix. Each of you have the same amount of viruses to clear, and the goal is to be the first to clear all the viruses in your jar. Added to this form of gameplay is combo attacks. If a player clears 2 or more combinations of Mega Vitamins and/or viruses, you will stun your opponent and send excess Mega Vitamins onto their side. Flash Mode takes this and makes it even more interesting. In Flash Mode, you need to clear 3 specific viruses out of a multitude of viruses in the jar, and the first one to do that wins. Last thing to point out is that Versus Mode, Flash, and Score Attack can be played with another person, and you can even do 4-player versus Team Battle and Flash. It's a truly packed bundle of puzzle goodness that you could share with friends, as long as they can get around the Raptor Claw that is the N64 controller. This soundtrack is super catchy, with remixes of classic tracks as well as some new ones. This soundtrack has that bouncy and upbeat feel that puzzle game soundtracks are synonymous for, down to a T. My favorite tracks include Cube for its mellow yet lively vibe, QQ for its fun and perky rhythm, and Ruby's theme for starting out as a slow-paced mood-setting piece. And ramping up to a catchy and slightly intense arrangement of melodies. Dr. Mario is a great puzzle game with a lighthearted story mode, great music, and a bunch of different modes to play with by yourself or with friends. Unfortunately, this game has never been re-released on any other console. Well, besides the IQ player, but we're gonna act like that never happened. So the only way you'll get to experience some of these modes is if you have an N64, this game, which, have fun with that, 4 controllers, and 3 friends to play with. Which, you know, not a lot of people have. So here's hoping that the N64 Classic not only becomes a thing, but also includes this game in its collection. But for now, that is all I have to say about Dr. Mario 64. Let me know what your experience with this series is, but only if you want to. Guys, be safe out there, and thank you so much for watching. Southside.